Light is healing. In syncretism, the subject of light is crucial and fundamental. To understand how light works and its properties, and in particular its healing property, is so crucial with syncretism. This is why I'm with LifeWave. LifeWave understand light and how it works and how it heals. These patches emanate signals into the body. The body, being already self-wise, knows how to utilize those signals for regeneration, for energy, etc. So that's why I would say go LifeWave and go to the light.
Physician who's had my license for 40 years and had a very strong biochemistry background, I can say, and seeing what's happening with the X39, I can say without a doubt that this is the most significant medical breakthrough in my lifetime.
Hi everybody, this is Maria Benardis here, and today I've prepared a video because I've had a lot of people asking me this question. Maria, how do you balance your chakras? So how is it, Maria, that when I look at you, your chakras are so balanced and you're just beaming of light and beaming of agape? So I've prepared so many videos and I don't keep any secrets and I do tell people the truth. So I've shared with you what products I use. Okay, they're not many because I just don't sell things for the sake of selling things, as a lot of other people do, and it's all about money for them. I only refer you to products that I use that work. I've done my due diligence. They're patriots and that work. And today I will be introducing one product that I use daily that helps me beam with light. So let's get into it, everybody. So today we're talking about balancing the chakras. And very important, as the ancient Greeks said, again, we are spirit and we are energy. Okay, we are energy, energia. And what are chakras? So I'm just focusing on the seven today. There are others. So I'm focusing on the seven internal ones, so to speak. So these are really energy portals that activate different parts of our body and spirit, of course, such as this one here. The third eye or pineal gland activates and connects us to God Creator. So very important that that is balanced. This is why so many people cannot see the truth, and so many people cannot discern because one of their main chakras is not activated and is clogged, whatever you want to call it, or is blocked. Okay, so very important that they're balanced, very important that they're clear, that you're constantly maintaining them so that they're working at their optimum and that your health is at the optimum. So the first way that I balance my chakras that I'm going to cover is with certified organic fruit and vegetables. Yes, you heard right. We need to be eating the rainbow because each color of the fruit and vegetables, as you're going to find out, helps balance, clean, and clear each chakra point. So let's look at the first chakra, and as well as incorporating food, I just want to go through them and why each one is so important, and what its purpose is. So the first one is the root chakra, and the root chakra is red. Where is that? It's on the base of our spine. And that chakra represents stability and feeling grounded. Okay, so when it's out of balance, we feel aches and pains. Um, Emotionally, we will feel stressed about things, whether it's about money, whether it's about anything that we're going through in life, we're just going to feel stressed. Now, when it's in balance, we feel safe, connected, grounded, connected to God Creator, and there's, there's no fear, there's no stress, there's none of that. Okay, so relating it back to foods, how do we nurture that? We eat a lot of red foods, okay, such as strawberries. So anything red that is as close as possible to nature, and of course goji berries. So we're talking about reds. The second chakra is the sacral chakra. Its color is orange. Now, where is it located? It's about 2 inches below the navel within your body. So, what does this represent? It represents creativity and desire. Now, when it's out of balance, you are going to find issues with your reproductive system, kidneys, hips, and lower back. Okay, so you might encounter trouble in relationships, creative blocks, like you're not getting creative ideas, lack of abundance, and lack of well-being, such as, health issues. Now, when it's in balance, you're getting lots of creative ideas. They're flowing. You're ready to take risks. You're basically, passionate and committed to anything that you do. So these are just little points that I'm giving you that are going to help you work out, well, which one's out of balance, which one do I need to focus on. I'm not saying just focus on one. Important that we focus on all, but sometimes we may need to focus on one more than the other. So in relation to food, very important to eat things that are orange, such as carrots, oranges, mandarins, tangerines, and the list goes on. I'm just giving you a few examples. And just relating it back to ancient Greece, Hippocrates did say, let food be thy medicine and medicine thy food. That is not an accident why he kept stressing that. Now, 3, solar plexus. So basically, they vibrate on the vibrational frequency color yellow. So this particular one is located at the abdomen, and it represents confidence, self-acceptance, and good instincts. Okay, so when it's out of problems, we do find we have problems with digestion. We may be experiencing extreme fatigue, low self-esteem, and a lot of negative self-talk, so negative chatter. When in balance, we'll feel confidence in ourselves, confidence in our decisions, and lots of self-love. So how do we balance this? Well, eating yellow foods, of course. So this includes lemons, so anything yellow. Now, another really important one that I'm going to incorporate, but I'll talk about later, for this chakra, sunshine. So sunlight is very important, and do expose that area to sunlight. Now, the fourth one is the heart chakra. And of course, that is associated with the color green. And of course, its location is, of course, the heart. So this represents love and gratitude. Gratitude for all, everything that we have, gratitude to God Creator. Now, when it is out of balance, and this was one of my biggest issues and why I had problems, many, many years ago, it's associated with issues with the lungs, which I had many, including asthma, not being able to breathe, the heart, uh, breast, lymph nodes, feelings. You might feel a lot of jealousy, abandonment issues, which was one of my issues. You may feel bitter or lonely. And some of these people get to a point where they try to smother other people. So that again is showing an imbalance in the heart chakra. Because when we're balanced in that chakra, we feel happy, we feel grateful, we feel full of agape, unconditional love, and compassion. So, how do we balance it? One of the ways that I find is give, guys, give. So many people don't give. They see homeless people, they don't buy them food, they don't give. Even $1 can make a difference of giving to people and saying thank you for their work. So action in gratitude is so important, not words, action, guys. And this is what most people unfortunately don't do, and this is why many people will not ascend on the first round. So doing volunteer work. Okay, I thought I'd throw that in, even though it's not related to food, because it is a big one. And many people are not feeling agape from God Creator because they are not giving. Okay, if you want God Creator to give to you, you've got to give. Okay, it works. That's how it works, unfortunately. It's the law of the universe. So eat lots of greens, such as spinach, arugula, green herbs, and they're also great in detoxing. And another one of my favorites is matcha tea or green tea. So we're talking about green, certified organic, close to nature. The fifth one, and as you can see, I'm just bursting with agape and love, because why? Because I practice all of this that I'm speaking to you today. But not only that, I'm a giver. I give more than what I receive. Most of the donations that I receive, anything that's left over after paying for my operating costs, I go out there and I give it. I give it to homeless. I give it to people in need. I help people. For example, I recently helped this lovely woman that unfortunately, was in an abusive relationship, had to get out, and I gave her money to help with her children's clothing. It's getting cold, so really, that's what God wants us to do, and I can't stress that enough, because unfortunately, I'm seeing people saying lots of thank yous, but there's just no gratitude in action. Anyway, I will digress back. Number 5, the throat chakra. Okay, so that's associated with the color blue. And of course, it's associated there at the throat. And it's all about clear communication and truth. So speaking our truth, acknowledging and recognizing the truth. So when it's out of balance, we'll get sore throats, thyroid problems. We won't be able to communicate and speak our truth. We'll have fear of speaking up, really feeling out of control. So when it's in balance, we feel honest and we feel free to express ourselves and express our truth, as I am, because mine is wide open and very balanced. So how do we balance it? As I said, blue foods, for example, blueberries, but an important side note that I wanted to make, learning to say no and speaking the truth no matter what the consequences are, okay? And this is something not many people, unfortunately, are doing or able to do. Now, the 6th chakra is the third eye, and very, very important chakra, and associated with the color indigo. And of course, it's between the brows, but just a little bit up. So when it's out of balance, people do experience, headaches, sinus problems, moodiness. They exaggerate things, and inability really to connect to God, and inability to see oneself and what's going on within the body, inability to recognize what's out of balance, what's causing the illness. So this is a clear connection that the pineal gland and the third eye are just not activated. Now, I do have a separate video on the pineal gland on my channel, so please, I do encourage you to watch that for additional ways onto how to clear that and activate it. So when it is in balance, as I've alluded to, you see focus, you're clear-headed, you have a clear vision, you connect to Creator God instantly, really quickly, and you get a lot of downloads. So how do we balance this? And of course, I'm just speaking about food at the moment. So again, grapes or non-alcoholic wine. So that's the color of foods, natural foods, organic foods that we need to incorporate. So the seventh chakra is the crown chakra, and of course that's related to violet flame. Okay, color therapy, colors not just by food, but vibrating and looking at those colors is also important, and it's at the top of the head. Okay, so this represents connecting with our higher self, God Creator. So when that is out of balance, we feel sensitive to the environment, sensitive to light sounds. We feel confused, alienated, depressed, anxious. We're not getting downloads. We're not hearing from God. We're not able to connect. We're not able to discern what is the truth, what is not the truth. This is a big issue for people. A lot of people are following so-called truthers, and they are lying to them, and they are not able to see the truth. Why? Because this chakra is totally out of balance, in addition to their pineal gland just not being clear. So that's the two that you really need to focus, because when you're in balance, you're present in the moment, you're connected to God Creator, you are receiving downloads, you are mindful, and you are connected with the truth, with true purpose. You can discern, you can see clearly through people, you can see who's the wheat, who's the chaff. Okay, so very, very important. And again, of course, in addition to meditation, the foods that I want to focus on are purple foods, and such as lavender tea, and for example, eggplant. Okay, so look at the foods and look at the colors of the rainbow, and if you're out of balance, in particular to one of these chakras, have more of that colored food is what I'm saying. But I do suggest that you have all the colors of the rainbow. Hi everybody, Maria Benardis here. So we're taking a little bit of a pause from this video recording. Take some time out to breathe, and while you're breathing, I'm going to introduce you to something amazing that I discovered a few years back. For those that don't know, I'm a health and wellness coach, and I was voted #1 on the top 10 list of health and wellness coaches disrupting the health and wellness industry in 2023. And last year in 2025, I was very honored to be a listee in the Who's Who marquee directory. Why? Because of the impact that I'm having and making in the health and wellness space, helping many, many people heal. So during this pause, I want to introduce you to the one and only amazing product that I actually recommend to all my clients and anybody that I meet, I basically share, and that is X39. Changed my life, and it's taking all my work to the next level with all my clients. Did you know that by the age of 30, you lose 50% of your stem cells? Do you also know that by the age of 60, you only have a very small percentage of stem cells active. And this is why people age, they get wrinkles, their body starts to deteriorate. It's all about the health of the stem cells. Now, why do I love this groundbreaking, innovative, award-winning technology, light tech, holistic, of course? One, it is red light therapy on steroids. It covers the full spectrum of light, not just red. What does it do? It activates your collagen. It reduces inflammation. It detoxes the body at cellular level. And most importantly of all, alongside Cellulize, it actually ensures stem cell health, which is the holy grail of health and wellness. And I'm very excited to say that in 2025, it won the Biotech Award for Best and Most Innovative Product in Stem Cell Health. And the amazing thing is the company gives you a money back guarantee. So you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. And in the description of this video, you're going to find more information and how you can purchase as a wholesale client and pay the wholesale rate. Additionally, anybody that purchases from me will have access to me, and I will give you customized tips to help with your health and wellness. And remember, self-care is the new healthcare. Now, the next way I wanted to discuss was sound and frequency. Okay, sound and frequency. So in particular, music and chakra balancing meditation is important. Okay, so just as color has a frequency, music has a frequency and a vibration. So very important to be listening to sounds, okay, that come to a 3, 6, or a 9. Now, I have done a video on Monday Matters, or a podcast, I should say, with Dilara, where we go through this extensively. So I urge you to listen to that podcast. So what are some of the specific musical notes, okay, that relate to each chakra? The root chakra, C. Sacral chakra, D. Solar plexus, E. Heart chakra, F. Throat chakra, G. Third eye, alpha. Crown chakra, B. So it's not an accident that the third chakra is note A. As it says in the Revelations, I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. Balance this, and you will have all the wisdom and knowledge that you need from God Creator. Okay, so listening to these music with those notes, of course, will stimulate that particular energy point and activate it. Okay, so that's why that is really important. Also, specific frequencies, as I just alerted to, helps keep them aligned, balanced, and clear. In addition, very deep breaths. So deep breaths in, deep breaths out as you're listening to this music. So crown chakra, 963 hertz. Third eye, 852 hertz. Throat chakra, 741 hertz. Heart chakra, 639 hertz. Solar plexus, 528 hertz. Sacral, 417 hertz. Root chakra, 398 hertz. So, in addition to that, 432 hertz, 432 hertz is the overall agape frequency, which is really, really important to listen to daily or even just have it in the background. So the next way I wanted to discuss was essential oils and CBD oils. So I use these daily to balance. So what I do is I mix a few drops with CBD oil. Very important to mix the essential oil with a carrier oil, otherwise you'll burn yourself. So very important to blend them. So I use the Mantra essential oils along with the HempWorks original CBD oil. And of course, I will have the links up the top to the My Daily Choice, so you can go there and have a look at what I use. I also have a diffuser, so I diffuse essential oils while I'm working, and of course while I'm relaxing in the air. What I do is I grab the essential oil that relates to that particular color chakra. So, for example, we discussed earlier on the crown chakra, which is violet, and of course I use lavender oil. Okay, so that's how I choose my essential oils. And what I do is, after I've diluted the lavender oil in CBD oil, I get my finger and I just rub it in the particular um, uh, chakra point. Okay, so that's another way. And don't forget, essential oils have a very high vibrational frequency. I do have a separate video on aromatherapy. Please have a look at that video, because I go through many essential oils and I discuss their benefits. And I also discuss with you, a beautiful essential oil blend that I've done, that I put on my face. And this is why, I have absolutely no wrinkles. In addition to, of course, doing everything else to lift my vibrational frequency. Now, the next way I wanted to discuss that I do daily, and you can see that I have the link there on the screen, is I use light therapy. Okay, so how do I do that? I use X39. I'm about to upgrade to X49, X39 Life Wave patches. Okay, now these are light stem cell therapy. They use light, okay, or phototherapy, fotografia therapia, okay, Greek word there, light therapy. And as it says in Genesis, then God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. So this is Genesis 1:3. It's not an accident. It's not an accident that God said that. Okay, so this is another way that I get light therapy while I'm sleeping at night. So I put them on before I go to bed. What do I do? Because I don't have any pains anymore. I did, but they've all gone. Really, these are good for pain. You put the patch on the pain spot. But because I don't have any pain, if I really need to activate a particular area, okay, I get one of these patches and I alternate and I put it in my different chakra points, okay? And what it does is it clears that point and activates it and provides light. Now, there are other things that these patches do. And of course, I'll have a direct link to my website, because I've got a couple of videos on this and I've got more detail. So, rapid pain relief, reduce inflammation, supports wound healing, energy and vitality. Well, this is probably why I've got so much energy all the time. Mental clarity, enhances sports performance, faster recovery from exercise, improves skin and appearance. This is not an accident. This is not an accident why I refer certain products to you, along with Dr. Ron's gold standard sulfur, which you will find in the link, because that really lifts my vibrational frequency. And what does it do? It also detoxes all my, chakra energy spots. So that's what I do. Now, for the chakra point up here, I put it behind my neck, okay, because I can't quite put it up there on my head, as you can appreciate. Okay, so that is another way. Let there be light. Give your body light. Okay, now the next way, as I alluded to before, is sun therapy. So expose your body and your chakra points to light, but also going into nature and exposing yourself to the trees and the plants and the flowers. So each flower color, just by you touching it and looking at it and focusing on it, gives you that healing energy to help balance your chakras. So immerse yourself in energy and incorporate. I have plants, and I need to get some flowers today, but I always have flowers in my room as well. Okay, and I try to cover different flowers arrangements that have the full color of the spectrum of the chakra colors. Now, the next way is crystals. Okay, now, I have a separate video into crystals, crystal therapy. Please have a look at that video, because I go into quite a few of my crystals and explain the different properties. But I'm going to give you some examples of some of the crystals that I use. One of my major ones, as everybody knows, is, clear crystal quartz. So let me cover some of the chakra points and some examples of crystals. Okay, root chakra. These are some examples. There are many more. Okay, hematite, garnet, obsidian. Okay, sacral chakra, carnelian, amber, topaz, solar plexus, citron, jasper, tiger's eye, heart chakra, rose quartz, one of my favorite ones as well, amazonite, malachite, throat chakra, turquoise, aquamarine, third eye chakra, amethyst, lapis, and so on. Okay, so again, match the colors of the crystals to that particular chakra point as well. So, very important. So these are some of the ways. Now, another thing that I do is when I'm meditating, I will put a small clear quartz crystal on my pineal gland. That is assuming, of course, I'm lying down, otherwise it'll fall. But, very important even to just hold them, when you're meditating, or to put them on your body as I do, the different colors. So I have different Merkaba and Dara crystals that I put all over my body that are in the different colors of my chakras. So these are some of the ways that you can balance your chakras. Of course, this list is not exhaustive. These are the ways that I use, that I wanted to share. I hope they help you. I hope you find this video helpful. I thank you for watching all my videos. And I thank everybody that's purchased one of my products or contributed, by way of buying a course, a book, or, made a PayPal donation or bought me a cup of coffee. Thank you so much, because you help me put this together, this information together, and together we are helping a lot of people. So for those that, would like to help me, please share. Okay, sharing is caring. So if we care about other people, again, compassion in action, agape in action. Share the video. So thank you again. I want to say God bless you, agape to everybody. Keep the faith, and please implement some of these practices. And I'm sure you will see a huge difference. So again, thank you. God bless.
Opening the chakras is an intense experience, and once you begin this process, you cannot stop until all 7 are open. First, we will open the earth chakra, located at the base of the spine. It deals with survival and is blocked by fear. Next is the
water chakra.
This chakra deals with pleasure and is blocked by guilt. Third is the fire chakra, located in the stomach. This chakra deals with willpower and is blocked by shame. The fourth chakra is located in the heart. It deals with love and is blocked by grief. The fifth in the chain is the sound chakra, located in the throat. It deals with truth and is blocked by lies, the ones we tell ourselves. The sixth pool of energy is the light chakra, located in the center of the forehead. It deals with insight and is blocked by illusion.
This is the last chakra, isn't it?
Yes, the thought chakra is located at the crown of the head. It deals with pure cosmic energy and is blocked by earthly attachment.
Light, an ancient form of energy that goes back to the dawn of time. It all begins with the sun, the source of light and life for our entire solar system. Even Einstein concluded that everything we are made of contains light. All life originates with the sun through photosynthesis. Plants and vegetation collect the light, and all living creatures emit light. Humans actually emit infrared light, which can be seen with night vision devices. We've known for centuries that light has many effects on the body. LifeWave phototherapy patches use light to stimulate the body's natural healing systems, providing specific health benefits. Here's how the technology works. A patch is applied to specific points on the body where it covers the skin. Infrared light emitted from the body is reflected back into the tissue. This stimulates the skin, which in turn stimulates specific regions of the brain. The brain then taps into the body's own natural flow of energy and its ability to heal itself. On a cellular level, this matters because many of the patch products help counteract free radicals, oxygen molecules that damage cell proteins and contribute to visible signs of aging. When the body is stimulated through phototherapy to release its own antioxidants, these free radicals are naturally neutralized. LifeWave. Live long, live well.
cells vibrate. Your organs hum. Your body is an orchestra. Every thought, every heartbeat, every breath is vibration. Beneath the skin, flashes of light carry signals. DNA whispers in electromagnetic rhythm. When one note drifts out of tune, dissonance appears. When interference distorts the signal, imbalance follows. Dis-ease is simply the body forgetting its song. It's not forced, it's harmony remembered. Resonance restored. And your light is the conductor.
Hey, you should know, it doesn't matter where you're from, what you do. All that matters is that you're kind, spread love, and positive. Me tell you, you are love. I love you. You could do anything. Go get it.